The Women and Girls Movement for Peace and Security in Burundi listened with great concern the statement made by the president of the Burundi Senate saying that girls who are still in school and who get pregnant should not benefit from free maternal health care during delivery. He explained that this would cause the state to lose the resources normally reserved for the benefit of true women. As women and girls, mothers and daughters targeted and concerned by this issue, we can only regret that this kind of statement could be made by a leader of his position who is certainly aware that these girls often become pregnant after rapes perpetrated by their educators and other criminals. For example, public agents and militia, who have made of sexual violence a mode of administration and a weapon against the enemy and all those considered as close to him. The schoolgirls who become pregnant are then forced to have abortion. If they refuse or try to denounce these crimes, they get killed, and those who are lucky drop out of school and flee, thus jeopardizing their future. Ironically, a leader dares affirming now in 21st century that it is right to sacrifice the lives of the girls and their children by depriving them the rightful assistance at delivery, their only crime being to be victims of rape. A statement by a president of the Senate can never be considered trivial or irrelevant. We would therefore have preferred to hear him not insinuating a discriminatory measure in the provision of free maternal health care, but calling for all possible measures to be taken to tackle and eradicate, once for all, the vicious evil of rape, sexual and gender-based violence that is breaking the future and the aspirations of the young girls of our nation, whether in schools or not. Girls are an integral part of those citizens leaders are meant to protect and ensure welfare. They must be protected, educated, and raised in all necessary conditions to allow them to prepare for positive participation in the governance and development of their mother country. Barundi Kazi. The context in which we are raising our children is certainly difficult, even criminogenic, but we should not give up. Let us continue denouncing all forms of violence against our children and demand that the perpetrators be prosecuted and punished. As for us parents, let us always remember that our children will partly become what we make them. Education is a daily and unceasing task, and each one of us should be the eye of the neighbor. Let us not turn our backs whenever we see those girls, our daughters, in any kind of danger. They are more than half of the Burundi population, hence the country cannot build up and develop without their hand. This is the message of the Women and Girls Movement for Peace and Security in Burundi.